another problem is ESG activism. Let's talk about that for a second. And then I want to ask you, are you optimistic that that's going away, considering Larry Fink's recent statements? Larry Fink from BlackRock saying, we're not so sure about actually investing based on this, which when they were the biggest proponent of it.
So I think I'll focus on ESG, but it all comes under what I would call the fossil fuel elimination movement. And so we see that this is a global movement. I mean, look at the Paris Accord. Basically, every country has signed on to something that says, at minimum, eliminate 80% of emissions, but is now being interpreted as eliminating all emissions, all net emissions, at least by 2050. So it's 27 and a half years from now. And again, fossil fuels are 80% of the world's energy and growing. And so what you get is you get countries making these commitments, but then and the countries aren't following through so much. So the genius of the modern environmental movement is they got the corporations to commit, and via this ESG stuff, more broadly under stakeholder capitalism. And that has been this amazing coup, because the premise of ESG is that it came from the UN. Like the UN have identified these unbelievable good business norms that everyone should follow, which I don't know why anyone would think the UN has done this. So we know what the right environmental, social, and governance things are. So, but that's been, not surprisingly, interpreted as fossil fuel elimination, as well as hostility toward nuclear, by the way. That's what it means to be good environmentally. And kind of the peak of this is 2018, 2019, including 2020, actually, where Larry Fink, who's been called like the emperor of the financial industry, has these letters where he's saying we want net zero commitments from all these companies. So now you have the investment world, the corporate world, the political world, all pursuing fossil fuel elimination. And so where's the production coming from? It's coming from mostly statist regimes. Right, that's where the production is coming from, the lack of threat. But the statist regimes are not good at producing things efficiently. They're not good at growing supply rapidly. It's the free countries. So the places that are freest have on their own decided to threaten the investment in fossil fuels, the production of fossil fuel energy, and then transportation.